There used to be a point where men would have these great and enduring rites of passage where a man, whether he was a prince or a farmer, would want to be king. And he would live his whole life in dedication to achieving that goal. And whether he achieved it or not, he was ready for it when the time came. And that's exactly what we're missing. That's why many feel so lost. That's why many feel so directionless. Of course, you're directionless. You're wayless. You don't have a way. These are some ways that you can create your own rite of passage. These are some ways that you can get ready. One, joining a team. Now, not just any team, preferably something like wrestling. Why? Have you ever watched a wrestling match, right? Or a wrestling meet, or just seeing the sport itself? When they're out there, they're alone. They're just two guys in the mat. You're part of a whole team, but when it's time to wrestle, it's just you and him. He has his goal he's claiming to. You have your goal you're laying claim to. You have to stop him, he has to stop you. And no matter what happens, someone has to be winner. And you have to learn that that's how life is. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Because though you have all these friends, though you have all these teammates, generally you have to fight your own battles. And wrestling is a great teacher of that. It's also incredibly difficult because not only do you have to learn how to fight another person in front of you, you have to learn how to diet, you have to learn how to balance your social life, you have to learn mental health to get you through it. Sounds a whole lot like life to me. Two, as extreme as it might sound, moving out is a great way to start your own rite of passage. Think about the amount of things that are given to you right now as you listen to it. As you come home every day from school or work, if you still live with your parents, how much is generally there for you without you having to even think about it? The lights are on, maybe. There's food in the kitchen, maybe. Your bed's comfortable. There's help with a bill, maybe. If you have a partner, there's help with a bill. But when was the last time you were on your own, where you generally had to make the most out of life with a fire on your back? Now, that's not easy, but there's no way that doesn't ready you for the world when you generally have to face it alone. Three, live a week completely in the shoes of your father or grandfather. Now, I really love this idea because imagine how strong your father, your grandfather appears to you. When you look at those men, their hands are built different, their faces, it's as if they just stay strong forever, and then all of a sudden, just like that. But no, I don't think there's ever a point where I've seen my grandfather look weak, and he's had surgeries, and I've been there after them. You could touch him, and he's still a wall. Now imagine a life he's lived to become that, where he's constantly ready for everything, seemingly. Now imagine if you lived a week in his shoes. Something as simple as maybe he worked a paper route growing up. Go on paper route. Maybe he worked in Amazon. Maybe he worked at some type of factory. Get a factory job. What he used to do, he used to do two jobs. Do two jobs. Just try it. Maybe for a week, maybe for a month. Just try it. See how much it changes you to live in his shoes, to go to work, to constantly have to have the food ready, to constantly be balancing your life out, to save up money, to endure something that long and that difficult that you dislike, specifically only for the thought of your future and of your kids' future. A lot of us are here because of those hard decisions those men made. A lot of us are here because those men were ready to endure hard times. And now we sit in the results of it. Four, join a brotherhood. Whether it's something as simple as subscribing to this channel and constantly having information on how you can better yourself, or it's something as simple as having a proper male friend that's on a similar mission as you, that puts a fire at your back, that holds you accountable. We need this. I feel many people surround themselves with people that don't really fit your purpose. We can't all have the same way. There's no way everyone that you meet is so different from you. Yet you live your life as if they all can come along with you. They can't. Strong men who are better than you in some way, something they can teach you in some way, that can hold you accountable in some way. Or else you'll always stay the same. Oftentimes, when our friends are stronger than us, when they're more money smart than us, when they're more responsible, those things rub off on us. And you're instantly made better. You're instantly made more ready. Okay, had to go do something? Well, subscribe, leave a like, and remember, go out and impress yourself.